Do y'all want the honest answer or like the fake scripted answer? Because I can give you both. I mean, honestly, I can give you both. So let's start with the fake one, right? Okay. They were strong to the finish because they eat spinach. They were collectively Popeye the Sailor Man, and in a thrilling rendition of the in-season tournament, Group C, they went out there against the Celtics on their green court, and it was a magnificent slobber knocker. Back and forth, the Nets were down some crucial pieces, but they went out there and they competed, and it was absolutely tremendous. It was wonderful. There was no questionable decision making whatsoever. And God, I just love the play-in tournament. There's just so many people in my real life who have come up to me and said, oh, the play-in tournament is just so interesting. It's so fascinating. All I want to do is talk about the play-in tournament. I got to tell you something. In my everyday life, I'm telling you, I'll go shopping for cat ears, and individuals will tell me, hey, yo, young 7 man, the youngest of the 7 men, the greatest there has ever been. Did you hear about the play-in tournament? I'll tell y'all something, that there have been individuals, when I was at the beach, let me tell you, when I was at the beach, let's go get away. The seagulls came down. Now I started ducking for Zion because I thought they were pelicans, but the seagulls ascended down from the heavens, came over from the ocean, and asked me. They said, yo, 7 man. I said, what's up, birdie bird? Right? And I ain't talking, I ain't eagle. Right? I said, what's good with you, birdie bird? And the bird looked up at me and said, hey, that's all well and dandy, but what about this play-in tournament? I said, hey, we finna be 2-0. And the bird looked up at me and said, 2-0? Oh, I don't know about all that, because you got to play the Celtics. I said, but we just beat the Clippers. Oh, my God, the play-in tournament. That's the fake version. Here's the real version. I fell asleep in the third quarter. I've tried to watch this game about 6 times, and I keep falling asleep. I don't know why. I think it's just because, like, when we're getting blown out, I just do not care, and it's just like, why even bother? And the green court is just so And the announcing team, maybe, y'all got to hear like the Nets on Yes Crew, but I had to suffer through Richard Jefferson and JJ Redick and Ryan Ruocco, and it was terrible. Everything about the game was horrible for me. Maybe y'all enjoyed it. Maybe y'all loved it. But I thought it sucked. There was not one aspect of the game that I enjoyed. Let me tell you, if I have not made it 1,000% clear, just like the All-Star game, just like Summer League, just like all that stuff, I do not care about the play-in tournament. You cannot make me care. I don't care. And I think it's disgusting that the NBA has a metaphorical gun to the back of every commentator to make them tell lies like, oh, everyone's really excited. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. I promise you, nobody cares. But that's not here or there. We went out there, we got slapped around. We didn't have Ben Simmons, we don't have Cam Thomas, we don't have Claxton, half the team is hurt, so we're out there. Oh, and Cam Johnson came back. I don't know. Again, I have slandered Cam so much. Cam Johnson, like so much that it's like, it's not even worth it. Like going on a specific Cam Johnson rant is just not worth it, because y'all are going to kill me and say, oh, is his first game back? Oh, is his first game back? Buddy has not done a thing since we have traded for him, but y'all are still going to sit there and give him slack and say, oh, is his first game back? Oh, is his first game back? Oh, is his first game back? So cool. I won't say anything. I'll wait until Thanksgiving where I can call him a bum in peace. So cool. I will keep the sever the bond rule. I will not call someone a bum until Thanksgiving, but I want you to know it's on its way. And unlike Dorian Finney-Smith, who has shown to me that, I overreacted a teensy bit, and he is capable of being a useful engine, no Thomas the Tank Engine, this man right here, Cam Johnson, is useless. Now, I will leave it at that. I'll save my rant for a later day, because there's too many other things we have to discuss. Now, you can sit there and overreact and jump out the window, and this is coming from me, and jump out the window and say, oh, we lost to the Celtics, it's doom and gloom, it's over. I understand. You're looking at whatever device you're watching me on and saying, 7-man, young 7-man, you said this was the measuring stick game. You said this was the game where we get to see where it is that we at. And absolutely, we got to see where we were at. We are clearly not on a contending level with anyone. I mean, even if Ben Simmons, which again, we have yet to play the Celtics where Ben Simmons is out there, at least from what I remember. Maybe he played in the last one. I don't remember. But we have yet to be at full strength against the Celtics in meaningful basketball. So will things change when we have them dudes out there? I couldn't tell you. I just know from what I saw, it is clear we are nowhere near contention. Now, I don't know who needed to hear that, but for some of y'all who have been blowing the trombones and saying, oh, God, look what this team can do. We're going to do what Denver did. We're going to do what the Mavericks do. I don't know who needed to hear this, but hopefully the game was enough. Maybe if you won't listen to me, hopefully the game was enough. We are nowhere near contention. Everybody let that go. I do not think anyone in this regular, section of Nets world thinks that. But if there are any holdouts, I just want you to know it's never been that serious. This is about having fun. This is about experimenting. This is basically the first year of college. We are all out here to have a good time. Can I say that on Nets Republic? I did, and I'm not redoing this video. Listen, we are here to have fun. Okay? Cue the Russell Westbrook meme on the Lakers. Everybody go out there and just have fun. Doesn't matter, win, lose, who cares? We're here to have fun. And we got slapped around by the Celtics. But look at the performance from Lonnie Walker. I mean, again, the philosophy from Jacques Vaughn, which he seems to be making common knowledge, and it's not even a secret anymore, is that he wants every individual to have a quota of how many threes he wants them to attempt. Even if it doesn't logically make any sense, we're basically doing Mike D'Antoni stuff, which, I mean, is fine. We technically have the horses for it, you know what I mean? We have the horses for it, if you know what I mean. It's just, I don't know where the logic in it lies. Now, again, if you have a Cam Thomas out there, if you got Claxton out there, if Mikal Bridges has a pulse, I can see how in theory this is possible, but it's the way everyone just kept shooting threes aimlessly for no reason whatsoever, that was just sending me a little bit. Even the Celtics, caught on to the game plan very quickly and just said, bare minimum full court press. They weren't even in the paint. And again, the only real paint presence they had was KP, Porzingis, if you don't know. And it's just Al Horford wasn't out there, and then we were still getting slapped around. It was just a little odd that our only response was just shoot threes. And again, it wasn't even it was set plays. It was literally just pass the ball around the arc, and eventually the shot clock will run out. Somebody hit a step back three. It was nonsensical to the point where we would be on a fast break. It would be like a 2-on-1 break. They're passing back and forth. You think the last pass is either an alley-oop or someone's going to fake and then do the layup. No, they just pull the ball back out and attempt another three. Offensive rebound, tap it back. Attempt another three. Another offensive rebound. Oh, Day'Ron Sharpe, you're killing it. Guess what? Don't go back up and get the and one. Nope. Just kick it back out. Attempt more threes. Which, again, in theory, I can see what Jacques... I get it. I get what Jacques Vaughn... Well, actually, no, I don't. I don't understand what Jacques is doing. In theory, I feel like I'm piecing it together. Threes are more than twos. So, to stay in the game, just keep shooting threes, because if we miss a couple threes, but then we make the threes, it makes up for the twos you would have attempted and or missed. So, math, I get that, you know what I mean? I get general math, but it's just in terms of a game plan, I don't understand what we're doing exactly. I mean, if JJ Redick is sitting there saying it looks like the Nets don't know what they're doing, I feel Jacques needs to be examined, but I just apologized to him. So it's like I can't really slander him because I just said I owe him an apology. And they went out there and with the exact same game plan, they were able to beat the Clippers. So it's just like, much like I say in every video this season, I never know what I'm supposed to say. Because it's like, do I be mad that Jacques Vaughn is being Jacques Vaughn in a season that doesn't really matter, where we're just having fun? I don't know. You know, we could spend time talking about how it was cool that like the intro graphics and the lead story for the Nets is not, you know, the magical, amazing, disappearing man, Mikal Bridges, but it was an entire graphic on Cam Thomas and how he's averaging 27 points a game. I feel like that is something to be like screamed from the rooftops, like, yo, he's a star. You know what I mean? I feel like that should be celebrated, but there's just so much other shenanigans and foolishness to go off of. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start. The only thing I will say is, as much as I will be disgusted if Lonnie Walker is to just be hoisted into the starting lineup at some point, I will say that he does more than Cam Johnson has ever done. And the fact that we have that man on a max contract legitimately keeps me up at night. Not since the Joakim Noah 5-year max contract that Phil Jackson gave. I have never, ever been just more disgusted internally at a max contract for someone who is just mailing it in consistently, just mailing it in. Bare minimum, your job is be Mikal's friend. Like, at least with Patty Mills, he was Ben Simmons' emotional support pet. With Cam, you're getting a max to be someone's friend. I mean, like, on what planet do we... Again, I can't critique them too heavily because they just beat the Clippers and it was the Celtics. I mean, come on, it's the Celtics. But I mean, at the same time, it's just like, I'm going to go bald. Like, I'm telling you, this team is going to make me go bald. I'm telling you, if I ever lose my locks, it is this team. But that's not here and there. Hold on one quick second. Give me 1 quick second. Hold on. One quick second. Hold on. One quick second. Dom, hold on 1 second. My fault. Listen, I'm not going to take up too much more of your time. You can see that I'm disgusted. You can see that I've had just about enough of the situation. And I'm just going to leave it at that. Let me know your thoughts down below of what you thought of the game and such. And tell me all about how I'm a bum for not liking the play-in tournament and all that shenanigans. I'm going to go back to scripting my Cam Johnson rant, which we will go into great detail on as we're enjoying our Thanksgiving meals, but that's not here there. Let me know your thoughts on the game down below. I really just don't have much to say because, again, I fell asleep, and when they get blown out, it's just not canon to me. I'm sorry. You can't make me care. But I'll see y'all tomorrow, probably super late. I got to go handle some stuff. But I think it's the Magic. We should be able to beat them, right? Right? God, right? Ooh. Bye.